Not everyone can afford to splurge on a luxurious gaming keyboard, so finding a solid one at an affordable price is nice. The Logitech G213 will only cost you $50, and it gives you many of the crucial features a gaming keyboard needs. It comes with low actuation rubber dome switches, dedicated media keys, and some customizable gamer-friendly features. So what do you need to know before you buy? Are you better off spending more, or just getting another popular budget gaming keyboard? And after you get it, what should you expect from daily use? For starters, the Logitech G213 is large. It's a full-size keyboard that comes with a simple plastic frame, although I did find the build quality to be somewhat middling as it is easy to bend. It's a wired-only keyboard and it connects through your USB port. It comes with a 6-foot braided cable that will give you some range and it can withstand some punishment, along with a rubber strip underneath to prevent slipping. You also get 60 mils of spill resistance for added durability in addition to the 2-year warranty. You even get adjustable feet that can adjust the angle up to 8 degrees to help you find a more ergonomic position. While I found the built-in plastic wrist rest relatively comfortable and useful for longer sessions, it's non-removable and it takes up some valuable desk real estate, especially compared to smaller keyboards like the Corsair K55 RGB Pro. The ABS keycaps feel a little bit cheap, but they do get the job done and they're comfortable enough while typing. Although I did notice that they are prone to collecting smudges and fingerprints. The top right corner has an array of conveniently dedicated media buttons to control playback, and you get a volume button instead of a wheel. There's also a button that lets you enable or disable the 5 zones of RGB backlighting or toggle between the different effects. I found the lighting to be relatively dim and somewhat inconsistent with only spotty illumination, and the button lacks an actual brightness setting. I really would have liked to see a USB pass-through port or a dedicated macro keys, but all of these are a rarity at this price point and I really can't complain. Overall, I think the aesthetic isn't too bold and it should be well suited for both gaming and office work. It uses rubber dome switches that feel soft, so they lack the satisfying click of a traditional mechanical switch. I thought they performed very similarly to the SteelSeries Apex 3, although with noticeably less bounce. They attempt to mimic the mechanical units and they come with a 4mm travel distance and a respectable 50G actuation force, so typing feels light and the low actuation means long key presses shouldn't be fatiguing over extended sessions. I thought the high pre-travel distance lacked some responsiveness while gaming, but it did help with typing accuracy, and I think it performed admirably with beginner level mainstream gaming and esports. After all, how often is it actually the keyboard's fault? I also like that the membrane switches are quiet enough not to disturb anyone near you, but they do provide a slight tactile feedback when they bottom out, so it can be tough to sense when a keystroke is registered. If you're enjoying the video and learning something about the G213, be sure to give the video a like, it really helps the channel out. And if you're interested in updated pricing, be sure to check out the links in the description. I really appreciated the dedicated gaming mode button. This function disables keyboard shortcuts that could accidentally minimize your game mid-session. Logitech doesn't advertise the key rollover amount, but it performs like it has a 6-key rollover. I thought it felt solid, and it performs admirably across a range of games to enhance your in-game experience, and it delivers some anti-ghosting technology that lets you rapidly register keystrokes. Overall, I felt like the keys were well spaced, and they maintain a respectable amount of comfort for an entry-level gaming keyboard. Logitech's G-Hub companion software offers solid support and a range of customizable settings. Unlike some of the Razer options, it's very versatile and fully compatible with macOS. You can customize each LightSync RGB backlighting zone from a choice of 16.8 million colors and adjust the brightness levels to your preference. I was able to program macros for any of the 12 function keys, which is helpful, but it's limited compared to the Apex 3, where every key is a programmable macro. G-Hub also allows me to save profiles for different games and easily switch between them, and it provides synchronization capabilities with other Logitech peripherals, but the G213 lacks any onboard memory typically found on higher-end options. You can also alter which keys are disabled by gaming mode for an added layer of control, and you can view your key press heat map. So is the Logitech G213 worth the price? Well, it performs admirably across a range of gaming genres, but I do think there are other options worth considering depending on what you want. The Corsair K55 RGB Pro XT is a keyboard that's very comparable in performance, per key RGB lighting functionality, and it offers dedicated macro keys and some onboard storage for a marginally higher price. The SteelSeries Apex 3 is also competitively priced, and it delivers a superior build quality with better typing experience, detachable wrist rest, full RGB backlighting, and every key is macro programmable. I would recommend the Logitech G213 for the budget-minded casual player looking for an entry-level keyboard that they can also use for work. though I think the gaming performance is inferior to some of the competitors out there. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. For links to updated pricing on all of the items mentioned, check out the description. And if you guys learned something or you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel and you like short, informative tech videos.